All right, so we're doing Solo, a Star Wars story. We have a guest this time.
We got my friend from film and work and cool guy, Adam.
Hi, I'm Cool Guy Adam. Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yes, no problem.
He's a big Star Wars fan. The last movie we were working on, I was telling Adam and he thought this shit was hilarious. I don't know why. I don't know why anyone watches this, but yeah, Adam wanted to be a part of it, so here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
I love Star Wars and talking about it. Sorry, go ahead.
Start your movies in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, fuck.
There we go. The Lucasfilm logo appears. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
No, they don't do crawls for this one.
Well, they kind of do. They do this weird, like,
Well, they stole it from Clone Wars.
yeah, they steal the Clone Wars. It's got a lore dump. It's got to do that Dune glossary.
Wow, hyperfuel. Interesting.
Guys, ready to learn about hyperfuel and Lady Proxima of Corellia?
Damn.
Y'all remember her, the big slug lady?
Oh, yes.
No.
No, of course you don't.
I don't know what that's from.
You'll see.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah. She's at the start of this movie. Never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot.
She's in the bath.
I forgot about that.
The bath.
She's pulling a... Actually, you know what? They ripped that off from Dune. Freaking Dune stole it.
Yeah.
Because...
Although I gotta say, I love this opening shot where he's like trying to fix the stuff.
Oh, yes.
The music kicks in and it goes up and then just that logo. Oh my god.
A very good, beautiful...
So energetic.
M68 land speeder that Honda's driving.
I have a Lego set of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I think it's the only Solo set I bought. Well, I got the TIE Fighter, but I got it used, and so it was missing like some of the panels on the wings in one of the
yeah.
minifigures, so it doesn't
Yeah.
quite count.
Still, cool sets. Those Solo logo sets.
Yeah, they were good.
Great. Yeah, the whole like train robbery thing.
Yeah, there's some great set pieces in this.
Mhm.
It's a good movie. Like people talk
They're
shit
the
about it.
dice.
And it got very
Dice
bad
from A New
reception
Hope.
at the time. Mostly, I think, because of The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
And because it released in May instead of December like all the other ones.
True.
Well, I think, too, the reshoots maybe put a bad taste in people's mouths.
Yeah, it
before
went
they're,
way
like,
over.
worried
Ron
about
Howard
that.
had to come and save the movie.
Yeah, Ron Howard.
Plus, people thought it was too dark. Although, I don't know if I agree, but...
But in terms of color,
No, they just thought that, like...
oh, the
you
story
couldn't
was
see
there.
things. They were like, it's too dark. You can't see.
I would agree with that.
Just the grade. I don't know. I don't think the grade is too dark, but...
I think it's fine. Like it's a dark, like what? It's a dark film, so
Well, you'll see as it progresses.
yeah.
Well, it's just one of
I
the
remember
complaints
seeing it.
I've
I
seen.
remember seeing it in theater, and not minding it at all.
You didn't see it in theater?
No. I remember seeing it
Oh.
in theater and
Yeah, I
not
saw it in
minding it at all.
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
I don't know. I have my criticisms of the film, but not very many.
I don't know the last time I watched this movie, actually.
Same.
Been
I
a
think I
while
just
for
last time I watched this movie, I just went back to the. I go back to the Kessel Run.
Mm-hmm.
That whole scene is
Yeah,
awesome.
that's good. I will say, though, he does get the vibe of him just, chatting people to try to get out of situations.
Yeah. He's really got Han Solo's personality, even though he doesn't,
He does.
look exactly like him
Yeah.
or sound exactly like him. He's got that.
It's
He's
just a
good
dumb
young
nitpick, though, of ooh, the actor recast for a prequel doesn't look the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then Disney lost their minds with that, and they're like, "We're gonna deep fake everybody. Put Peter Cushing in the movie. We'll make him out of clay."
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like they casted Mon Mothma, and it's like a perfect lookalike.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
And then
identical.
they're like, oh, too bad, Tarkin. We're gonna
Yeah.
get the other guy.
Well, nobody in Britain these days looks like Peter Cushing. That's a man sculpted out of.
I wonder if her
Pure
design is actually pulled from Dune with the Baron. It's kind of similar.
Well,
With the flow, the ooh.
Well, I the floating maybe, yeah. I was thinking more of those the guild navigators from the original Dune movie.
Oh, yeah, just they do
Oh, yeah.
Weird slug things in the tanks.
It's actually a pretty good line there to think of.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know why everyone's just hanging out here. Is this just where people stand?
Yeah.
Everybody comes.
Everybody comes to learn a lesson.
Yeah.
No,
They just want to watch someone get beat.
Yeah, they go into the sewers and just beat the shit out of people. This is Corellia's Fight
Well,
Club.
no, they all live there.
This is very Charles Dickens with all these orphans in this crime syndicate living underground and stuff. I do like that they did this like practically with a big. freaking
That's a puppet.
Yeah.
Oh, really well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people underrate the practical effects.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So many friggin' like. So many costumes.
Mhm.
So many props.
I also like that she notices. It's not like, ooh, she's just like, you're fucking full of shit.
You just made the clicking sound with your mouth.
It's got the same weakness as Nosferatu.
Yeah. Vampire slug. An M68? Wow.
I also like, too, when they use the speeders in ways that make sense when, you know, it doesn't have wheels, so it can just turn 360, no problem.
Yeah.
I like how the speeder is fast. This is a
Yeah,
fast
not like
speeder.
fucking, oh my
Not
god,
like
Boba
the
Fett.
Boba Fett speeders.
Oh,
Not like those
those
terrible
were so bad.
Cyber Team fucking. Oh, sorry for swearing. We allowed to swear?
I'll
Yeah,
swear
you-
as
Oh, we
much
can
as you want,
swear. Fuck, that's awful. I do love Star Wars though. This is good. This is good.
I think
This
it's
is
the
kind of an
brightest shot in the
homage to the.
It's not that dark. The blacks are black and you can see things.
man. Yeah, no, I'm just fucking with you.
It's just because the highlights aren't blown out.
Mhm.
Or actually, no. It's because it's not, like, although this scene does look pretty flat, but they tried. You can see the shadows on her, at least.
I don't know, it doesn't look bad. It's,
Well, I think it's because most of this movie is practical, so people aren't used to the, like, flat look of green screen. And they're like, that's what movies look like now. But it's not.
yeah.
Although this looks a little flat, but the close-ups of the character, like, them
my
look
God.
normal.
You have this Lego set right here, right?
No,
is
well, they
not
just
the one
they
with
did
the
them
dogs?
separately. They did the
Oh, okay.
Han Speeder and they did these other guys' speeders. I just have Han Speeder. It's really nice set. It's
Yeah.
beautifully compact. It's really nice
The
details.
characters are all good.
Yeah,
in that area.
and I took, instead of having the Han Solo head that came with it, I took the head that came with a Blu-ray of some sort of like Lego Yoda Chronicles or some nonsense like that, where it had a little kid Han Solo and it had a custom little head for him. And it
Oh,
looks
yeah?
really good. He's really cute looking. I put it on him and it looks like more of a teenager, like he's supposed to look like.
I always like the shots of them building ships in Star Wars.
Yeah, yeah.
That-
Oh
like
yeah,
from,
was that an Imperial Star Destroyer that was being built?
Yeah,
Oh,
the,
yeah.
like, the bubbles.
Yeah.
Well, that and the whole look of when they're like pulling apart all the ships in fuck, what game is that?
Is it the first,
Jedi Fallen
the first
Order.
Jedi game?
Yeah, Fallen Order, yeah.
Fallen Order, or I don't know if that's the first or the second one.
Yeah,
Whichever one is the
Fallen-
first one.
Fallen Order is the first one.
Yeah, where you see them
Survivors.
working on the ships. It looks sick.
Yeah.
Oh no, I lied. I have a battle pack of those little speeders.
Oh wow.
They're really cool.
Some of those had to have been practical.
Yeah.
That probably
This
not.
whole chase scene is kind of like I saw this. It was like an homage to like American Graffiti.
Yeah.
With Han Solo, Ron Howard, or no, sorry, Harrison Ford, Ron Howard, and George Lucas all were part of that film.
I mean, then yeah, that makes sense.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the standalone Disney movies, they really do a lot to homage the older Star Wars stuff, and especially like George Lucas's career. Whereas the sequels, they don't really do that.
I mean, he was gonna make it. He just needed to go
Yeah.
faster.
Faster, more intense. I like when all the build up to this movie coming out, they're like, oh, these dice are really important. They're the ones that Han Solo won the Falcon with. And they don't actually do that.
Yeah. I think it was also like I don't know if it was the reshoots.
I think
The
that's
Last
right.
Jedi had.
Yeah, the dice.
It was the ghost dice.
Yeah.
It was ghost dice.
I hated the ghost dice.
And they're like
Those
Han Solo's
dice.
ex-girlfriend's dice or whatever.
Yeah, that doesn't even
Yeah.
make sense. Why would he give them?
Here you go, Leia. This'll make you feel better. The fuck is this?
Like,
Luke?
ah!
Well, actually, with Leia, there were just dice on his ship in the cockpit. They weren't like
Yeah,
this for
but
my ex, you know.
Yeah, like they were in the original trilogy, like in one scene where like Chewbacca whacks it with his head, and that's the only time you could see him.
This is pretty crazy.
I like too the grime of this movie. It gets
Oh, it is.
Star Wars lately is pretty clean. I feel like, but these people
It's
are gross.
filthy.
Yeah.
It's like a war movie.
Yeah.
It looks like a World War II movie, but
Well, the original trilogy, like people are just gross looking and stained.
Yeah, people are filthy. People didn't even wash themselves back in the 70s.
no.
Back in the old days.
The backgrounds. Especially the backgrounds, you're there 14 hours a day on set.
Yeah,
sitting
filming
down.
in Tunisia and everyone's just sweating through their like 500 layers of clothing.
Yeah. They had all these crazy prosthetics.
Freaking Uncle Owen's getting heat stroke and like Alec Guinness is like passing out filming.
Damn.
I thought they just said it was worth 600.
They're talking him up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's worth 10,000 credits. Hyperfuel is no good for me. Only money.
This is crazy.
They never really tackle like immigration and stuff in Star Wars. I kind of like
No,
this.
they don't.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, obviously there's gonna be like refugees and stuff like that. People like evacuating planets and stuff. It feels very grounded. I like it.
And then she gets sold.
Yeah, pretty
They don't
much.
talk about the amount of slavery in Star Wars.
Well, they do kind of in the prequels,
Yeah, true, but
but like not really.
they don't mention that she just got
The
sold to
Republic can't
Crimson
help you out
Dawn.
here.
Again, slavery, Star Wars,
Yeah, like
very big.
even the Jedi don't even do anything to stop it.
Well, okay. The thing that always made me mad, and I didn't understand, is why didn't they go back and just free Anakin's mom like a week later?
Well, if you read the books,
Yeah, exactly. Will, if you read the books.
Yeah, but that's dumb. If I have to go read a book for a fucking movie to understand why they didn't do a
yeah,
like even regardless of whatever the book says, it's still a dumb choice of why you wouldn't go save her.
yeah. In the old EU, they just kind of were like the Jedi didn't give a shit. But in the new
They're just
canon,
stealing children the whole
Okay,
time.
but like
Yeah.
Obi-Wan and Anakin would have gave a shit, even if Anakin went back 5 years later or something. Like, I don't
couldn't,
know.
and he was training. He was training, man.
yeah, he had
was
to go on all these
super late.
adventures. Well,
I don't know. He could have been like, Obi-Wan, let's go, free my mom out of slavery.
yeah. Well, he got stuck in a nest of Gundarks. Remember? But it's a stupid reference.
Crazy reference.
But
I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm like, this is so easily solved.
Yeah, no. In the
Or fucking, the Queen of Naboo could go buy her.
Wait
Well,
a second.
in the-
Wait a second. Listen. Oh,
yeah, they're
there
playing
was
the
just-
Imperial March.
There was just the Imperial
play it.
March diegetic sound for the first time.
I don't think I like that.
I actually do because it makes sense that they would have like a nice theme for, the fascism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, true.
Fascism and good music go hand in hand, man.
I don't know.
And snappy outfits, don't forget about that.
Oh yeah, those.
Look at this
those
Imperial officer. This Imperial Border Patrol officer.
yeah.
Oh.
This whole line too is dumb.
You
Yeah,
know-
who are you people? Who talks like that?
No,
Well,
who's
the
his, like, his last
racist
name?
Empire guys. Where are you from originally? Corellia? I doubt it. You don't look human to me.
Imperial officer just gives him a last name.
Well, that happens in real life too. Like,
It is
True.
true. That,
you're like, oh, I'm Han
Yeah.
Slogovic from
It actually
the
happened to my
Ukraine.
grand-
Like,
it's
oh,
actually
you're
happened to my
Han Solo.
grandfather,
Fuck
too.
it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
oh yeah, him too. Where he's like, I want to fly. The next
Yeah.
shot of him literally just flying through the
Yeah.
air.
Yeah.
It's good.
Who knows why the Empire wants to capture this swamp planet? And they're
Well-
just dropping ATSTs on it. They're doing a full, like, what? Maybe there's coaxium here.
I also like the distinction though that they have actual ground troops and not everyone is a stormtrooper.
Wow.
Yeah.
These are mud troopers.
Oh, did you see that ATST fall in the background? That looks
Yeah.
sick.
This is, I think,
Yeah,
my
this
favorite
is-
depiction of war in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably the
This
real.
is straight up war.
This is probably one of the most
and
real
then-
depictions of war in Star Wars.
I wish that this the whole I wish this was like at least 15 minutes worth of the movie.
Give me a
Was-
solid 25.
Yeah.
Although I get for pacing why you wouldn't want to stay here too long.
Yeah.
is Jon Favreau. Is the forearm guy is Jon.
Yeah, he does the voice of that. I like how you can see the
Clear
blast marks
bullet
on
holes.
Yeah, right over his heart.
Clear bullet holes.
I'm surprised some of these other people don't have like big holes in their helmets. I don't like in Star Wars when they repeat like literal lines of dialogue from other movies. I find it's like the worst way to reference things because it doesn't. I find it not believable.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, that's where Han Solo got that saying from. From Jon Favreau's Little Monkey Man. During the war. Yeah, no, I don't.
It does make sense though that like it could be a common saying throughout the universe.
I guess so, but then Han Solo loses some of his character then.
True.
If he's not thinking of these off the top of his dome.
But when you think about it, people steal sayings from other people all
Yeah,
the time.
I don't know. They trained me in a deleted scene.
Woody Harrelson is also like killer in this role. I really like him.
He's good. Like this is actually like a good role for him.
It's not a very good objective on a very specific location.
Yeah.
She's murdering civilians of this whole planet. This fucking mud planet.
You know what I want to see?
What?
A 40K movie, but like this.
Oh.
Where it's just them in the mud and it's the whatever Acadian regiment just getting wrecked.
Yeah.
And it's just these guys being like, why the fuck are we doing this? And they're like, heresy! And then they execute them.
Empire. Get lost, kid.
Honestly, I feel like it'd be more on character for Woody Harrelson's guy to just kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very... Oh, yeah. You're right. We're just gonna kill you now.
I thought Corellia was supposed to be a nice planet.
No, it's like the origin of the humans or whatever, but it's like all like industrial. That's where they build all the ships and stuff. And that's been like an established thing since the original movie, I think. Because Han mentions that the Star Destroyers are from Corellia.
No, I know they're built there, but I thought it was still a nicer planet in general.
I don't know. Probably places on it are.
Han's alive.
I also like the random troopers that get lines and are just kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like them, the two guys from that punch Baby Yoda. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jason Sudeikis? No. Jason Sudeikis?
I don't
I
remember who
think
played
one
them.
of those Jason Sudeikis.
Is it?
Yeah, the guy and they're trying to shoot at a cup or something.
Yeah, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, I missed."
Yeah.
But then, like, Baby Yoda's making noise, and the one guy just turns and decks Baby
Just
Yoda.
punches him in the face.
Yeah.
This is kind of like Jabba feeding Luke to the Rancor.
Yeah.
I want to know why Chewbacca was there.
He got captured by the Empire in Kashyyyk, probably.
But why did they bring him here?
Probably to, like, carry stuff.
Or to eat prisoners.
Yeah, he's
We were like, we need one of those Wookiees that we've been enslaving for
yeah, where's the
a
hungriest Wookiee?
while. This would be absolutely terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's like you're
Yeah,
stuck in
Chewie
mud wrestling
pulling on the
Sasquatch. Like,
It'd be like you versus a goddamn gorilla.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't know why I didn't lead with speaking Wookiees or
Yeah,
whatever it
just-
is. Like, if you know it, why wait?
He's about to like pull his head clean off his body.
the arms out of his sockets.
Yeah.
And then Han was
Jesus.
paralyzed because he
Yeah.
broke his spine.
Han Solo was actually in a wheelchair the entire original trilogy. You just never noticed.
He actually had robot legs.
He was robot from the neck down. Robot from the neck up.
Like, why not lead with that?
Yeah.
He's in mud. Look. I don't know how any of those mean different words. He just said the same
Yeah, I
thing.
know.
Yeah. At least I
Like,
learned the
he
lesson
just said
from
the
the.
same words.
Yeah.
Wookiee. What is it? Wookiees?
I don't know. But at least they learned their lesson from the holiday special and had subtitles.
Yeah, well.
Not 2 hours of just.
He calls him a very racist term here.
A move milker.
Very racist.
Who comes up with that stuff?
I don't know.
Is that a Ron Howard original?
Move milker? No, I don't even know what the original. Maybe that might be. Wait, no, the original Move Milker is in. It's episode 7.
I like the idea
Oh,
that
is it?
Chewbacca just launches him.
Yeah.
And that Chewbacca's not even phased.
Yeah. He's carrying like a 170-pound man, and
Yeah.
he's just running with no resistance.
He's like, I don't know about this.
Did they just murder? Oh no! Did they just murder a bunch of Imperials?
Yeah.
John Favreau, forearm John Favreau. That's probably why he can't fucking aim too.
Yeah.
John Favreau,
He's,
got
like, speaking
so many
for the
lines in this.
This kid's growing on me, and then just leaves.
Oh, he's just riffing. They just let him go loose in the studio
You
there.
say whatever you
They
want.
let him
This is
pull
what's
a.
going on.
Oh, frick, what's his name?
Samuel Jackson in Quentin Tarantino movies.
No.
Oh, is it the Billy Crystal stuff?
Yeah,
we're
Billy
talking about?
Crystal and goddamn Princess Bride.
Did a whole day of Yiddish medieval comedy. A nice MLT, Will.
Yeah, you gotta get the button nice and lean.
Star Wars shower.
Okay, but why does the hauling transport ship have a shower? Is it to like decontaminate?
Probably.
Hopefully they have showers and bathrooms. A lot of people spend a lot of time on ships.
Yeah, but these are meant as like work ships.
Not true.
Like it's not even that big either.
No, it doesn't look that big at all.
Speaking of ships, I bet some fans are pretty happy to see Solo and Chewbacca in the shower together.
Oh, that was a good segue.
That's a good segue, yeah.
Look at nothing. Look at it's like they just fucked in the shower.
Yeah.
Just coming out.
It's in the morning out there having a cigarette.
Yeah.
Eating some blue milk.
So you got family or something?
Chewbacca's very offended.
I want to know how Chewbacca's name directly translates to English. That's what I want to know.
Chewbacca, yeah.
Yeah.
Chewbacca?
Like, how does that translate?
Yeah,
That doesn't
I don't
make
know.
sense because their names should just be in their language.
Yeah, you'd think.
Like, it wouldn't translate 1-to-1. I mean, there's even words in, like, normal humans' languages that don't translate 1-to-1, let
Yeah.
alone growls from a goddamn Wookiee.
Mm-hmm.
Infus Nest was in a Legends book.
Oh yeah.
And like a Cloud Runner. It was they were originally called the Cloud Runners or something.
Oh yeah.
And then they changed it to Infus Nest.
Cloud Runner. Isn't that from the Marvel comics?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, Star Wars Marvel comics, yeah.
Ooh,
I
that
think
knowledge.
they're non-canon. No.
Yeah.
But still, they kind of bring things back.
They should have brought back that giant green rabbit from those comics.
Oh, yeah.
Jackson or whatever his name is.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a rabbit name. It's like a rabbit creature named Jackson.
Yeah, he's like a human proportions, but he's got a rabbit head and he's green. And I think they replaced Han Solo with him after he got frozen in carbonite.
Really?
I think so.
That's hilarious.
Something. It's either that or he's like a bounty hunter or whatever. I may be mixing things up.
I don't know why they pull so much from Legends and then just not use Legends.
Well, this movie is directly
There's a lot of
following the A.C. Crispin Han Solo books
Mhm.
from the 90s.
But, like, if you're going to use it for, like, small details, why
Mm-hmm.
not pull more? Like, they're already written, and they're written by, like, great authors.
Yeah.
Rather than, I don't know, whatever writers are freaking brain dead at Disney lately.
I don't know. There's some good books there.
No, I'm not saying
The
book-wise,
Skeleton
I'm saying
Crew is-
film-wise.
Oh, film-wise, yeah.
The Skeleton Crew is doing very well. I will say that.
Skeleton Crew.
So,
Skeleton Crew's
they turned
fantastic.
around-
Okay, I'll give you that.
Andor, great.
Yeah.
But,
I think they got a little too greedy of handing out Star Wars stuff to people
Mm-hmm.
without, like, I don't know, making them do research.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Kenobi had potential, but they kind of.
Kenobi was bad.
It was a mix of too much stuff. Like
there
they should.
was 2 shows in Kenobi. It's the thing.
Yeah.
There was Reva should have been a whole separate show.
Yeah, Reva hunting Princess Leia or whatever. That should be one show. And Kenobi on Tatooine, just I don't know,
Just being
a cowboy.
Yeah.
That should have been an entire show. And they would have been good shows on their own, but
I also think the recent seasons of The Mandalorian have not been good.
no.
You didn't think the third one was good?
No, I thought 1 was good. Season 2 ended well, but then 3 just, I was like, you kind of are backtracking on everything you just did.
I never saw 3, and I never saw Book of Boba Fett.
I had a theory for the Kenobi show, and that it was Mace Windu never died, and he comes back and he finds Obi-Wan on Tatooine, and he tells him that he found Palpatine, and only him. He can't find Yoda.
Yeah.
Only him and Mace Windu and Kenobi can kill Palpatine, and then Kenobi's like, no, I can't leave because he's protecting someone. And then Mace Windu figures out who Luke is. He figures out that it's Anakin's son, and then he tries to go kill Luke. And Mace Windu tries to go kill Luke because he doesn't want Luke to turn into
That would have been crazy.
another one. Yeah, I know. And then Obi-Wan and Mace Windu have to fight on Tatooine, with ending up Obi-Wan killing Mace Windu.
Oh, that would.
But like Mace Windu's like half cyborg because he's like.
That would have been wild.
Yeah,
I think if they ever
arms
do a Darth Vader show, they gotta bring Mace Windu back.
They should.
That
Like, have him be the ultimate, like, villain of that show, in a
Yes.
sense.
Yeah.
Or I guess not the villain, but have him be the, like, antagonist.
The antagonist. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's how he got his gun.
That's where we got. That's where we got his
off. The
name.
DL-44.
Based on a Luger, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It was
Like a German pistol.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of Star Wars things is based on World War II.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, all the props and stuff from the original trilogy are like, like directly taken from him. I think there's actually an issue for gun collectors because people keep taking Lugers and drilling holes in them to make the Han Solo blasters.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's actually
Like,
hilarious.
what the fuck, dude?
That's hilarious.
These fucking nerds are ruining all these antique guns.
It looks so sick though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's such an iconic design.
That gun literally looks based off a World War II gun.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what it's called. It's actually in the L, I think.
Is it a Lewis gun? You think?
Yeah, Lewis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100% with the round mag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Welcome to our gun podcast.
Yeah. Sometimes I forget that, like, oh yeah, you know about guns now as like a random Canadian citizen because of Call of Duty and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. So much quaxing.
Mm-hmm.
A nice MLT
Nice.
when the Minoc is nice and lean.
It's a nice MLT when the Minoc is nice.
Yeah. It must be awesome. What do they have? Stormtroopers?
This fight
These
is
are
one of the best.
I think they're
I've
called
seen.
range troopers.
Yeah, these are.
They have like magnetic boots so they stay on the trains.
Yeah.
Also, I like their fur, like that they
Yeah.
have the
Oh, this is
fur
nuts.
accents.
Mm-hmm. It's nice. Well, it's not quite
I
an
like
update.
how
but
Han's
it's
holding a 400-pound Wookiee.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shot.
No shot. Han Solo is holding a 400-pound Wookiee. Nice one, Han.
Mhm.
Use some superhuman strength.
Yeah.
I don't even think I could do that.
No.
No. No way.
Although you got the adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
Beckett is cool. Beckett is cool.
He's pretty great.
That
Yeah.
was pretty sick. He opened up a hatch. This cover.
This movie's just fun.
Yeah.
Like, I got no. I don't really have many complaints. They're just.
I like how they taunt them and then they shoot and they're like, oh fuck, get down!
I love trains too, and I love a good train heist, and
yeah.
just fantastic stuff.
Somewhere warm,
Oh,
but not too warm.
I guess this is technically a monorail. But
Yeah, but what are you, a train nerd?
not really. I'm not that big of a nerd. Like, you know.
What stops for a probe droid? Oh no.
Well, Infus
Oh
Nest.
yeah, Infus Nest, yeah.
I think there's a probe droid that pops up. Though.
Yeah, I think one shows up. Well, you actually won't hear very much about it.
Turns out, spoiler alert, they're just murderers who also joined the rebellion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like the rebellion. Like, obviously, it's inherently good because they're fighting fascism, but like,
Yeah.
it's still a war. You're not gonna do good things.
Yeah.
And rebellions generally tend to do pretty fucked up shit.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Well,
Even historically.
Yeah, they kind of touch on that. in
Yeah,
Rogue
like
One,
blow
but
up a
especially
Death
Andor.
Star with millions of people on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of touch on that with Saw Gerrera and stuff in Rogue One and
Yeah,
in Andor
true.
a bit more.
Well, like real.
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh, these are
And,
extremists, but we're kind of also connected. Like,
Well, real extremists and like rebellions, when you look at it, even say like during World War II, like a lot of them did some fucked.
oh yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my God,
resistances
yeah.
and stuff.
Like they do messed up things, so it's not surprising.
Yeah, well, people do whatever they need to for their freedom. Like it's.
Yeah, like I don't know. People being like, oh, it's the good person. Like I guess kind of, but
Yeah.
like I don't know.
Mhm.
Also, I don't know how I feel about the idea that Saw Gerrera was like trained by Anakin and Ahsoka all those years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the. It makes the
he
universe
just
seem
became
so small.
a cold-blooded murderer. Just
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
a weird thing
Yeah.
because I went back and watched Clone Wars recently-ish in the last year or two,
Mhm.
and that's always a detail that I forget. And I'm like, yeah, you're here for reasons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's like you go back to the prequels and you're like, oh yeah, Anakin built C-3PO. Fuck.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like Emperor Palpatine met R2-D2 once. And you're like, what? Why?
Oh yeah, and Revenge of the Sith, where R2 comes
Yeah,
back
'cause-
into the wall.
Crashes into a wall and Palpatine's like all bonded up and he's like, what the hell?
He's like, as they're crashing on Coruscant,
Yeah.
Palpatine's like looking at R2.
Yeah, they
R2's
look back at
like
each other.
having a blast because he's done this 1,000 times.
Yeah, this ancient Sith Lord almost died next to a freaking R2D2. Yeah.
Yeah, there they go, the probe droids.
What?
Honestly, she shouldn't have shot them. I think that was on her.
Yeah, they
Like
just
they're
fixed it.
about to get out, aren't they?
Yeah.
Unless.
But they might have stopped the ship. They might have killed these guys. Like it's,
Yeah, but the Emphasis Nexus people probably would have dealt with it more because
Wow.
they're more prepared. Yeah. Also, are those things made of Beskar? Is that why they block the?
I think there's a couple things that can block
Yeah.
bullets in Star Wars. There's a couple of like materials,
Mhm.
well, there's
but I think Beskar is the only one that can block.
the steel that they use,
Oh,
the
okay.
vibro swords or whatever that they use.
Yeah, vibro vibro blades. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was from Legends and came back in season 3 or Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I think it was Book of Boba Fett. When Mando had that fight with Jon Favreau, Mandalorian.
The one thing I can't help but think of though is that Emphas Ness and her guys just look like the Fallen from Destiny.
Yeah, kinda.
No, they're over there.
Like obviously they don't have all the arms and things, but like the mask design and everything. They really gave Jon Favreau all the best lines.
Never die alone, kid.
Han Solo then proceeds to die alone.
Well, kinda.
Chewie
Yeah.
was behind him.
Chewie was there watching from a distance, from a chair in the corner.
And then blasted him with his rocket launcher, fucking what's it called?
Yeah, the
Bow and
bowcaster.
arrow,
Yeah.
the bowcaster.
Which is weird, like how Kylo just takes it
Yeah.
when like that blasts people across rooms sometimes.
Well, use the Force to absorb the
Oh,
impact.
you use the Force. That's not how the Force works.
The
Yeah,
dark side
well-
of the Force, yeah,
Oh, whatever.
maybe a little bit.
No, we've seen Darth Vader absorb bullets straight into his hand.
Yeah, Han shot at him.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
He
So,
just
fair
went
enough.
like this and put his hand up.
I would have preferred that instead of Kylo getting shot in the stomach. And
Yeah,
just
true. You
blocking
should have
it.
reacted quicker too.
Like, yeah, if he had blocked it like Darth Vader, I'd be fine with
Yeah.
Also, is his costume even like singed later on when he's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
fighting?
that. I think so.
Is it?
Yeah,
There's
because the blood
leaking
drips out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it drips out of him. But like, his costume's still intact for the most part.
I guess. Well, he's not naked, but yeah.
But like, it's huge.
Guys,
Hit him right in the
Woody Harrelson
chest.
just lost his girlfriend.
Oh, a moment of silence,
Yeah,
please, for
moment
this
of
random
silence.
lady.
I don't even remember her name.
It's okay.
Oh,
I
Val.
don't
Val someone, I think. Actually, there's a good number of characters now in these side stories called Val.
guess
There's
so.
a Val in Endor.
Yeah. Well, it's a common name. Well, it's like
That's-
Antilles. It's a common name.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, in the original, in A New Hope, there's two Antilles.
Oh yeah, there is.
Because there's Wedge and then there's Captain Antilles who gets choked out by Vader.
That's true. Do you think they were related?
I don't know, probably. I think the gene pool on Alderaan's pretty small.
Ooh. This is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Remember this.
It's a tug of war, a battle of wills.
This is always a good thing in Star Wars. Highly explosive material headed straight for a mountain.
Mm-hmm. Also, Woody Harrelson loses his entire crew and everything he fought for.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they can't do it.
I feel like the spaceship should have definitely overpowered the 3 speeders, though.
Should have, yeah. Well, it's not really this crazy of a spaceship, though. It's
I also like that they did that practically with underwater explosions
Yeah.
or whatever. and
Oh,
mixed
that's
that.
cool. That's a cool way to do something. That's a cool.
it's a
way to
lovely
do
effect.
things.
It's
Yeah.
incredible.
It looks like a great explosion. I'd honestly put it up there, not close, but kind of close with the seismic charge.
Oh, the seismic charge is
Honorable
good.
mention.
Wow.
Yeah. Great one.
Those are underutilized in Star Wars.
There's that one episode of Mandalorian in season 2
Yeah.
that is amazing
Yeah.
because they use it.
That was not a well acted punch.
Woody Harrelson should have decked him a real one.
Yeah.
And they get kicked off the set.
Oh my god. Yeah, actor violence today.
Yeah.
I like that Chewie clearly knows who that is, and he's like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah.
You see him react in the background.
Well, Han Solo and Chewbacca could run because Crimson Dawn doesn't know they're involved.
True.
They could just abandon Woody Harrelson.
Yeah,
and
they
fight.
could like they could be like fuck you and just leave.
Yeah, they could just kill Woody Harrelson and leave. And no one would know.
Yeah, that's true. They don't have to be involved.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Yeah, why didn't Chewbacca think of that? That seems like something Chewbacca would have been on board for.
Yeah, just tear his arms up, rip his head in half.
Exactly, like just rip him in half.
Yeah.
Rip both of his arms off easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Crimson Dawn. Okay, this is actually dumb.
Yeah, Han's just like, yeah, I'll fight an entire gang for you. I have loyalty to this man I met 3 days ago.
Not even like a day ago.
This man I met yesterday who killed many people. And threatened to kill me.
Actually tried to kill him.
Who fed me to Chewbacca. Yeah,
Woody Harrelson even offers him to not have to come, and he's like, "Nah, I'll do it."
Yeah, Han's just like, crime, I'm in.
Yeah.
Life of crime, I'm in. 100%. 200%.
He
Me and Chewie.
Han really wants his credits. He
Credits
really
will
wants
do.
No, they won't! I have 500 Republic Dictari.
I feel like Chewbacca here should have been like, "I'm out." Like, that would have made way more sense for
I'm
him.
going back to the burnt planet of Kashyyyk.
Yeah.
I'm going home to my burnt
Ooh, that's a
planet,
good shot right
guess.
there.
Well,
I gotta go find my wife and son. And father-in-law, Ishi.
Is this location or green screen? I hope.
Some of it was location, I
It
think.
feels mixed. I don't know.
This is definitely
Like that background feels
They
CGI,
have cows, they
but
have Star Wars cows there.
Probably like the immediate like area that surround them is real.
the lighting
Like,
looks real.
they probably like added in some mountains or something.
Yeah, the mountains seem fake.
Yeah.
Because I remember
But,
seeing
like,
some photos of them.
That
like,
feels
out and
on set ish. Like that looks, but I don't know. Hard to say.
about. It might be just the reshoots. Some of that I had to fake it, some of it's the original. I don't know. I would love to see the original version of this. As screwed up as it is, apparently.
Same. I wish they would release stuff like that.
Yeah, same with Rogue One, like
Yeah.
the original cut of Rogue One.
The, yeah, even if it's unfinished, just release it.
Yeah.
Because they did with the, like the blue screen fights of Anakin and Count Dooku, like the original fights
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
those are cool.
with the stunt double.
Yeah.
Awesome. Same with Ian McKellen's stunt double in the Palpatine's arrest scene.
Yeah.
And Chewbacca's like, "I got nothing, man. Don't look at me."
You have to take my arms if you.
I think Chewbacca might
You
be-
deny a wizard his staff.
You just. Oh yeah, I forgot about the head singing guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god! This is crazy. This is in Star Wars Outlaws, that head, as well. You do a mission with that head, and you help him, you help him transport across the entire Imperial shipyard.
Really? I didn't know that. I haven't played
yeah.
Outlaws.
Don't play it. It's not exciting. There's nothing that was like...
Well, I don't own it, and I don't
like
plan
the
on
gun,
buying it.
the shooting is okay, but I don't know.
It's too bad because Fallen Order was so good.
Yeah. Both of them were pretty good. Jesus.
The crime syndicate can just kill like Imperial governors.
Also, interesting fact, if I remember correctly, but his character was supposed to be an alien, but they liked his performance so much they just left it.
Oh,
Well, he's not even the original actor for Dryden Voss.
No, but still.
Also, this lady without a head, she was originally meant for Rogue One, but it was a deleted scene.
Yeah, I heard about that, yeah.
Well,
Made
she
by,
is
They're called the
horrifying.
Criminal...
Dr. Evazon.
Yeah, Dr.
I don't like
Dr.
you.
Evazon Cornelius.
Yeah, who appears in Rogue One.
You know who that is, Will?
Yeah, it's the guy who's like, "I don't like you."
Yeah.
My friend
doesn't
doesn't
like
like
crazy
you.
you. one.
I don't like you either.
Yeah.
You better watch yourself.
We're watching men.
He's a plastic
I
surgeon,
am
eh?
descendants on 12 systems. Man, the amount of lore that was built around that one scene.
Yeah, like for no
Yeah,
reason.
for no
But you know.
Yeah, that
I don't know.
cantina scene in A New Hope is like, like holding up the entire expanded universe with both hands.
A lot of Imperial officers getting their groove on.
Oh yeah. You'd think they wouldn't wear their uniforms though to this.
I know, right? Well, I think it's for, like, if they have it on, a lot of people know who they are.
Yeah. I don't know. If I was going to the gangsters' penthouse, I wouldn't wear a
Yeah.
uniform.
Even if just someone takes a picture of you.
Yeah, like that. This is like blackmail central.
Oh, wow. Wearing an interesting necklace.
The Crimson Dawn.
Her saying "I work here" feels inaccurate. Like I'm a slave.
At one point, I feel like at one point she was a slave, and then she worked her way up.
Well, she's still kind of a slave though from her reactions. I feel like.
I'm working my way.
And she has the brand, doesn't she?
I think so.
Oh yeah.
It's been so many years since I've seen this. I don't remember specific details like that.
Yes. The audio from the trailer, I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
Oh yeah. There's the brain.
She should like go get that removed. I think Dr. Evazon's working.
Dr. Amazon.
I would recommend Dr. Evazon. He's a fantastic plastic surgeon. A little eccentric. Can't really work on his own face very well. But
Bump
Yeah, I
into
don't
him.
know. Why
Yeah,
is
you
the
think-
plastic surgeon? His face looks awful.
yeah, I like how the
Yeah.
expanded universe. They're like, this guy's a
like
plastic
someone punched
surgeon.
his
He's a
face
doctor.
in.
This man with a mangled face.
Yeah,
It
but
made
like-
you look gorgeous.
No,
don't worry.
that's why he did it though, Steve. He's trying to cure himself, but he can't save himself. He can save others from horrific looks, but not himself.
You ever heard the tragedy of Dr. Evazon the Blind? He could perform surgery on others, but not himself. Maybe Ponda Baba did that with his friggin' suction cup hands.
Yeah.
No, more gullet got to him.
Burgullet! He knows! He sees your dreams!
I wish they brought back more gullet for this film.
I don't. I hate all these stupid slug things they keep bringing back into Star Wars.
Star Wars was built on gross slug monsters, Steve.
Yeah, but they lean too heavily onto it. Like everyone just like blew their load watching the trash compactor scene in A New Hope, and that's all they think about in Star Wars. I hate-
Han Solo and Chewbacca, they driving bus.
You think he's related to Quinlan Vossler?
Fuck no.
Ooh. Well, his last name is with one S. Dragon Voss. I don't know if Quinlan Voss is two S's.
I don't remember.
It's a common Coruscant name.
Dude, apparently Quinlan Voss survived Order 66 because he made it to some tunnel in Kenobi.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll ever see anything like that. Like, we'll ever see the character at the end of this movie.
Which character?
I don't want to spoil it for the audience, but
Oh,
there's going to be a lot
We don't
of-
worry about those.
And then in the next, like, 4 minutes, we're going to see a lot of hints.
This movie's been out for
Yes.
over 10 years now, I think, so
Yeah.
Okay.
spoilers are acceptable.
It's Darth Maul.
yeah, okay. I
But
figured.
there's about 50 hints that Darth Maul is like, there's a Sith holocron in here. I
Yeah.
wonder where you got that from. There's, like, Death Watch Mandalorian armor. in
Well, the Death Watch
background.
Mandalorian armor actually makes sense in hindsight, because, like,
Yeah.
Crimson Dawn is mostly Mandalorian originally.
Yeah. Yeah, they got the fertility
Yeah,
idol
Lost
from
Ark.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. They have the big giant crystal skull from, not the Crystal Skull, but Han Solo and the Lost Legacy by Brian Daly,
Yep.
1980.
Wow, even
Three,
you
I
know
think.
the author's name.
Oh yeah,
That's huge.
I'm reading the book right now. So
Okay. Oh yes. Everyone thought that was the Crystal Skull, but it doesn't look like it.
too bad we don't see Lando's Mind Harp of Shrew
Yeah, that'd be cool.
or the Flame Wind of Ocean. Is that the other one? Yeah. Those 80s books are weird.
Here's what I need you to do. I need you to give me a reason not to kill you. Because I will make
Also, too bad Ray Park took his dick out on Instagram.
Yeah.
I would like to see like a follow up of Darth Maul.
I feel like he's
Wait, did he get in trouble on Instagram?
Yeah, he posted revenge
yeah,
porn
he
on Instagram
posted
because he was
a
angry
literal
that
video of himself getting a blowjob from his wife.
Yeah,
or
'cause-
ex-wife, I
wait,
guess. Now,
what?
I think.
yeah, oh yeah, you don't know the lore. Well,
Oh,
back in the
no.
day on
You didn't see
Instagram,
that? This
there was
is
so
like
much
5 years ago.
there was so much drama between Ray Park and Daniel Logan, the guy who played young Boba Fett, because he was
yeah.
talking to his wife or whatever. Yeah, I think it was pretty casual. I don't think there's anything like that.
Young
but,
Boba Fett, the same guy who played the
yeah, young Boba Fett, like
in the
little-
Clone Wars, same guy.
No,
I
from
think-
Attack of the Clones.
I think they're the same guy.
Well, they liked some of my posts or whatever, but yeah, he was like talking to his wife about some sort of business or something, and like Ray Parker lost his shit and posted revenge porn on Instagram,
oh,
and I sent it to Will without warning accidentally. I was
Yeah,
like,
Steve
I was
fucking
like,
sent it to me, and I was like, "What is this?" Click it, and I was like, "Oh God!"
Will, you seen what the fuck's going on Instagram? And I sent it to him, and he's like, oh, Well, that's his dick.
Yeah.
Ray Park just posted his cock on his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I think it
Wow.
was a video of him getting a blowjob. Is what it was.
Yeah, from his wife. Yeah.
but like,
crazy.
it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. And that was like right after Solo came out too. It was
No
like,
way.
it was like
You
6
fucked
months
it.
later or something like that. Yeah.
Fucked it. Oh, I didn't know anything.
Yeah,
about
there was
that.
no way they're bringing him back.
No, Disney is like no way. I feel like though I've seen him at recent events though. Hasn't he? Done it?
He does conventions and stuff. He's always done conventions. Because he can lean on Darth Maul and he can lean on being that frog guy from X-Men.
Yeah, he really does. Like,
And Snake Eyes from.
Yeah, Snake Eyes, yeah, he's good.
But,
I feel like he's going to live off the convention circuit, though,
yeah.
for the rest of his life.
oh, 100%.
Like, autographs are signing his rent.
will explode before you get there. So you need a incredibly fast ship, a brilliant pilot. We'll find a ship. Already got the pilot.
Heyo.
He is arrogant, and he's
Good job you brought your jester with you. Oh, high liege.
Dude, you see getting cocked.
I also like Kira is like,
Yeah.
no, he's not. Kira's like, this guy is full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's not a pilot.
He's getting business cucked right now.
Pretty much, yeah.
Dragon Voss is cucking him with his woman.
Yeah, that's a weird, like, sexual tension here.
Yeah.
I don't think it's sexual tension necessarily. He's definitely owns her and
He's
has sex
like,
with
this
her.
is my slave. Oh my god.
Like it was not consensual.
Well, no, but, you know.
You should do this again. It's been fun. Oh, and just one more thing. If you do fail me again, it will be out of options.
He really does nail it in this role.
Yeah.
He's
he's
good.
good.
Paul Bettany, he's...
Yeah, he's really good.
They made an action figure of him where it was, like, heat sensitive. So it's like scars would glow if you, like, put him in the freezer or whatever.
That's neat.
Yeah.
I also begged him.
Oh my god, probably. Oh, this guy, the smuggler? Oh.
Yeah.
Like she's definitely fucked him. Like there's
Yeah.
no way you bring that up if you
Yeah.
did beg him.
Yeah, his name's Lando Calrissian.
Well,
He
it's
has an
actually
8-inch
canon
penis.
now.
Uh,
Lando fucks droids.
yeah.
Lando's a little pansexual.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this detail.
Lando fucks anything.
Lando will just fuck droids no matter what. He probably fucks the ship too.
Yeah, don't put your hands between the cushions. Well, what have we here?
Is that canon? Don't put your hands between the cushions of the Falcon.
No, I'm just making that
Lando
up.
come.
Well, dude, have you seen how dirty it is in the goddamn originals?
Well, that's after. That's when Han
That's
Solo
after,
takes
that's
over.
after Han goes to college with the
Yeah, that's when
Chewie.
Han goes to college with Chewie and they start.
Yeah,
Banging
they start
the Falcon.
banging chicks in the fucking Falcon. This is the spawn of that for years.
Yeah.
That's why Han never trusts any girl after Kira. He was just banging chicks for years until he met Luke's sister.
Yeah.
Leia.
Man, they should have done a tie-in like what is it? Live and Let Die, or no, Moonraker, where they explain the game of bridge.
Oh yeah, they should have done like a sabacc. Like, here's how you play. Actually, I don't think they've ever like done an actual instructions on how to play sabacc.
There has to be something somewhere. That's
I'm sure some
on there.
fans have tried to put it together.
I think there is a board game.
Mhm.
Han acts like he doesn't know. How
You
to
think
play
Disney
Sabacc.
didn't make money off of that, Steve? Come on.
They didn't make money off this movie.
Oh, well.
Although Donald Glover as Lando is fantastic casting. Like that's I think the highlight of this film.
Yeah, they should give him a show.
They
Donald
should.
Glover's
I
so
thought they were
good.
gonna give him a show. He's
They were?
awesome. Yeah, I remember hearing something about giving Lando a show.
I also like all the aliens at this table. They're all practical too, I think, aren't
I
they?
think so, yeah.
Especially the one wearing the spacesuit. I don't know. Something about him, he looks
There's
interesting.
a guy sitting at this table. His name is something Six Eyes.
That's
Yeah.
probably
The guy who has 6 eyes.
Well, there's a two-headed one that's called the Twins.
Oh yeah. Oh, VCX 100. That is actually
Yeah,
Like
that guy,
with six
the
eyes.
spacesuit guy.
as the ghost.
You know what's missing from this scene, Steve?
What?
Snaggletooth.
Oh, yeah, good old Snaggletooth.
Should have had Snaggletooth.
One of
there.
those shows up in Skeleton Crew, Will.
Oh,
Yeah, I wish you could screenshot Disney Plus because I would have sent you so many pictures of that guy.
Also, wait, why was that? Who was that guy in the background that looked like a balloon with a mustache drawn on his head? Did you see
I
that?
don't know. One of these guys is a giant freaking shrimp, so. Yeah. I wish they'd bring back that the big praying mantis from A New Hope.
Yeah. There's Six Eyes.
Cheater.
Six Eyes is a cheater.
All of them. There. Now it's for yours.
The biggest red herring for essentially no reason.
Yeah. You should be disqualified for eating the cards at a game of Sabak. I don't think that's a very hot take, but
Yeah,
Some have
anybody who
disagreed.
eats the cards while playing Sabak is disqualified immediately.
yeah.
No, they're just executed.
You should be taken outside the pub and shot dead in the street. And your body left to rot as a warning.
Whoa, man. Slow down. I'm gonna quit while you're ahead. You might want to quit while you're behind. I like this kid. They're adorable. But I'm serious. I'm calling. With what? Sharp. Not my style. My shit. Against your shit. Trying to find out if you got the nerve. What the hell? Straight stage.
I like the freaking penguin bird mind walks up to him and shakes his hand like, yeah, good job.
Congratulations, you won, my dear fellow.
But not good enough. What's about?
Full Sabak. It must be a flush.
Yeah.
Oh, Chewie gets angry.
No, it'd have to be like a royal, like a straight or whatever. Like
Well,
the-
Sabak's originally supposed to be played with dice too, like, but with the reshoots they completely axed that.
I don't get how no one else realizes though that like clearly the cards don't make sense.
Yeah.
Like no one's looking at their hand and they're like, but I had those cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no cow garners here. Well, they think there'd be like a droid or something overlooking everything.
You? Where's my VCX? I don't have it right here now. It's in the shop. I've been getting some work. Yeah. You look phenomenal. As always.
See what I mean?
Oh,
They
yeah,
definitely
totally,
fucked.
100%, 110%.
Chewbacca's just like, it's okay, man.
It's okay, dude. Just don't worry about it, man. We'll find you a real girl. You still have me, Han.
Last I checked, the Princess Dawn was squared away. The driver said all was forgiven after I did the whole Felucia thing.
Felucia.
That's where Ayla Secura got
Secura
executed.
died.
Isn't there a ton of lore that was like frickin' Space Nom and was like absolute hell for the stormtrooper or the
Felucia?
clones?
I
Yeah.
think this is justification for why they viciously murder her. So
Yeah, like that's the justification.
Drastic.
That
This
it was
hero
like
was
literally
just a
no.
known bad commander, unfortunately.
I also thought though that it was like extra brutal or something. That the like clones all had like crazy PTSD.
I don't know.
wow.
Maybe they didn't even get the Order 66 message. They just did that.
Yeah, they were like, fuck this.
Also, what a
Well,
lore
we're
drop!
seeing-
That yeah,
The
the
Menace cameo.
yeah,
And then
that
Bounty
white
Hunter
chick with the
Clones.
orange outfit. Just
albino girl.
that this guy just pushed her off a cliff, and that's the whole explanation of her death.
That's how she goes.
25% worse.
You know, I'd like this idea to actually be explored in Star Wars,
Droid slavery.
like droids, sentience, and everything. But they play it off as a joke in this movie.
It is interesting because R2D2 and C3PO seem sentient.
Yeah, and they like experience pain and everything. They're designed to suffer.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they literally torture them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what is that? Is that the 6th movie?
Yeah.
Or when
Return of the Jedi. You see
Oh,
them
hey,
being
it's
tortured.
Clint
Ron
Howard, Ron
Howard.
Howard's
Yeah.
ugly brother.
That's in every movie.
Yeah, he's in the original Star Trek,
Is he?
like a TV show. Yeah, when he was a kid. He's like a baby alien guy, but they give him an adult voice.
Ew, clitoris joke. And she's like, I'm gonna turn your off switch. She's like, good luck fighting it.
Wow.
I don't know if that joke was funny enough to warrant choking to death.
I'm just sick. I'm a dying man.
Oh my goodness. You okay, Steve?
I'm good.
Okay.
One of those deadly Nestees way later.
Oh my god. Ancient Nesties. So rare.
Isn't the actor for the droid the same person that played Brienne of Tarth in Game of Thrones?
Is it Phoebe something?
I can't think of her name, but it's the like big redheaded lady. I guess she's not actually that big.
No, hold on.
But the character.
I don't think she's redheaded, no.
No, I thought
Or
this
is she
was-
blonde? She might be blonde. She
No,
also
she's
plays.
not blonde.
She also plays.
No, her name is Phoebe something. I forget her name. But she plays,
She also plays Phasma.
No, this is Phoebe
No,
Waller-Bridge.
no.
Is it?
Yeah.
Phoebe
I don't.
something.
Then I'm mixing up people.
Yeah, no, you're thinking of Captain Phasma.
I am, but I thought they were the same actor.
No, this is Phoebe
Ooh.
Waller-Bridge. She's from Indiana Jones 5.
Speaking of Phasma,
Yeah.
Lando's gun is a material called chi something? Chiranium or something? No.
What a shot.
What is it called? I wrote it down, one sec.
Is it like the same material as her armor? Is that...
Yeah, that's what it is.
Interesting.
It's from Naboo.
I would love to be one of those people that just pay to fill
Chromium.
out a dictionary with like
Yeah.
fun facts.
Chromium. Lando's weapon is made of chromium mined from Naboo. From a moon near Naboo, actually. And then Phasma's armor is like the same thing. And that can deflect bullets. Wow. Look at it. That actually looks pretty good. I do like this look.
hmm I think the escape pod was originally planned for a toy back in the 80s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
That's funny.
because after the movies ended, Kenner decided they were going to try to continue Star Wars.
With toys.
And made all these designs. They're like, oh, we'll bring back Tarkin from the dead. And there's actually some like clone dude from the Outer Rim that's coming in and invading the galaxy or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And they had all these like weird ass designs. And then Lucasfilm was like, we're not doing that.
One might say this deal is getting worse all the time.
This deal's getting worse all the time.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it further.
The plan is underway, Empress. We've attached the homing beacon. They won't elude us now.
The shorter character there is played by Warwick Davis.
Do you know what his name is in this film?
I don't know, but it's the same character he plays in Phantom Menace.
Exactly, yeah, Weasel.
Yeah.
Which I found
Wait, it's
out-
the kid that Anakin
Yeah.
grew up with?
the
No,
pod
no,
race
it's not-
spectator?
he's in the pod
Yeah.
race scene.
Oh.
Like while Anakin and his friends are there.
Yeah, he's sitting
They're
next to
all
like
watching.
Watto and.
Oh,
some
I thought he was like
weirdo-
hanging out with Anakin.
Well, he also plays a character there. He plays like one of the Greedos.
I think he's in almost every Star Wars film.
all of them since.
Since the first one, right?
No, he's not in the first two.
Or since
He's in Return of the Jedi
Return of
as
the
like
Jedi, yeah.
Wicket the Ewok. He's the main Ewok. Because Kenny Baker ate too many chili dogs or whatever and got sick. Couldn't do it.
for real?
That's one of the stories I heard.
That's
He ate some
hilarious.
bad chili dogs out in the
Wasn't he
wilderness
in
there.
Archer?
Out in the wilderness?
Well, they filmed it out in like the woods or whatever in California and he
In
got sick or whatever.
Redwoods.
It was either he was like too hungover or he had bad like food poisoning or some story. I'm sure like
That's hilarious.
depending who you ask and how much they like Kenny Baker, they'll tell a different story. But yeah, he got too sick. He couldn't do all those scenes, so they got Warwick Davis to do him. And he was like a little kid. He was like 12 years old. And he did like all sorts of stuff afterwards for Star Wars. He was in the Ewok movies. He did his own like little documentary.
Yeah. He played somebody in Rogue One.
I don't think he was in episode 2 or 3 though.
No?
Well, he might be, but I don't know.
There's not a little short guy running around somewhere?
Maybe, but I don't think so. At least I've never noticed him in it. And I think he's in all the Disney ones.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he's definitely in Mandalorian.
Yeah, and he's in. I'm pretty sure he's in episode 7. Episode 8, I think he's in there as well, but I think in a deleted scene. He's in this, and I think he's in Rogue One, and he's
Yeah.
definitely in
He's definitely in Rogue One.
Rise of Skywalker because they bring back Wicket for like a scene.
They do?
Yeah, when all
Is he
those
in one of the ships?
when all those Star Destroyers get destroyed, they show the Ewoks watching the destruction.
Oh, yes.
And he's there with like a little kid.
No, wait. Oh,
Yeah.
he's got kids, eh?
Yeah. Well, Wicket got busy, you know.
Yeah, he did.
We all saw the Caravan of Courage and Battle of Endor.
Yeah, right after he was bashing stormtroopers' heads in with rocks.
Yeah, with his tiny spear.
Yeah.
Apparently, for that last scene there, where the hyperspace jump on set, they had a big ass screen, so you could actually like see space around them,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
they
that's
had the effect there. So the lighting looks so good because they
Yeah.
actually
This is probably
kind
around
of
the
did
time
it.
that they had the volume.
Probably right before they started
Yeah.
using it, I think.
Yeah, it's probably an early-ish version of it, where it's just a
Oh,
big
yeah,
ass
for
screen
sure.
that then you can kind of see, but they probably then CGI'd over it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it really looks so clean. Look at that.
It's so beautiful. It
looks way better than it does later on.
yeah. There's not wires
Oh
hanging
my
out everywhere that you
goodness.
can electrocute yourself with. But what
Is
have
that
we
the
here?
cape that he has in Empire?
I think so.
Yeah.
I want to know how he got it back. If Han just took the
I
ship.
just brought me. He's starting tossing all
Well, no,
because
because they kind of hang out afterwards, don't they?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Presumably. He's like, get all your shit out of my ship now. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, because doesn't Lando take the Falcon back like midway through the film
I don't know.
and like abandon them?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he leaves
Yeah, so
as soon as after they do the castle run.
No,
Yeah.
he does, but then you see at the end of the movie where he goes and gets it back and beats him in. The
Yeah, so he
cards.
probably took all his stuff at that point.
Yeah, hopefully. But this is an interesting scene because Han does something that will not be the last time he does in the Falcon, which is corner a woman.
Yeah, accost a woman and
Yeah.
Yeah, in a closet,
In a
corner
closet
her,
and
push her
make
into
out
the
with
wall,
her.
and force her to make out with him. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how they used to do it back in the day.
And John Williams just goes fucking nuts with the soundtrack. Gonna drown out the screams.
There he goes. It's okay. Good thing they're both into it. Both of the girls he just seduces.
Yeah.
Because then, you know.
Yeah, listen, it's not
Space
an issue
rapist.
if you're attractive, as
Yeah.
most of
Yeah.
people learn.
So true.
And they always get interrupted by some guy too.
Yeah.
In this case, it's
So
Beckett. The other
fucking
time, it's
annoying
C-3PO.
guy.
Oh my. Master Solo.
Come on, Beckett, at least let him get some. He's
Caesar
been in the
has
military
no
for so
idea
long.
what's going Chewie's still devastated over the Sabacc game.
Yeah.
I would argue
Like-
in this moment, Beckett definitely knows her better.
Probably, yeah.
Because he probably knows more of the fucked up shit she's done, because
Yeah.
he's been around.
His information's more recent. Han's got, like, her childhood, basically.
He trusted her. I want to know how I've survived as long as I have. I trust no one. Soon,
Also, fun fact about that board game there that they're playing. When Chewbacca hit it earlier, it got rid of one of the pieces. And it was actually like a concept piece that they never actually made a model for the original film.
Oh, shit.
That they like reanimated and brought into this film, and then when he hits it, it breaks and it disappears.
Wow.
Because it's not in the original film.
That seems unnecessary.
That's a
It's
weird attention to
crazy
detail.
detail that they always throw in there.
Yeah,
Like, they always do crazy details like that.
yeah. The behind the scenes people, they don't give a shit about the budget. They just do whatever they want. If they can make a reference to the most obscure Star Wars detail, they will.
Yeah, I would be exasperated if I was like, hey, do you need anything? And they're like, equal rights? I'd be like, kill yourself.
Yeah.
I'm asking if you want something to be nice. You don't have to be a dick.
Yeah, he's like the only nice person to her, and she's like, complete ass.
Like-
There, that's it. I'm plugging you.
Like, don't talk to people like that. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Just remove her vocal thing.
Or not even just like,
Yeah.
it's not like a normal interaction.
You're a
Like, imagine-
droid, relax. You know what I mean? Well, this is where she admits how Lando bangs her.
It works. It just works. Only way in and out, Lando knows. That's a bad joke. Also, the sound of you guys banging into the side of the wall for 20 seconds.
It's just us. You don't have to pretend. I'm in the same situation. You are? I'm sure you've noticed that Lando has feelings for me, which makes working together difficult because I do not feel the same way about him.
See, the droid literally feels.
Yeah, they have emotions. And they're full characters.
Do the androids dream of electric sheep, Steve?
Oh, they do.
Do they?
Oh
They
my
do.
god! Did they count droid sheep?
We're gonna have to come back with a video essay on the sentience of Star Wars.
Yeah, well, you do all the research, Will. You get your copy, your first edition of Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. Once that arrives, you can do all the reading and research, and I'll help you out.
I'll just make shit up. Who's gonna argue with me?
Who's gonna watch the video? Yeah. No, you just have to have a thumbnail that's like really clickbaity. Clanker, and then just has like a.
Whoa!
C3PO's got like a picket sign or something.
Ooh, the spice mines.
Spice Mines of Kessel smashed into a million pieces.
This isn't Dune. Where's Arrakis?
My Kessel.
My spice.
My spice.
My dude.
Hamburger, cheeseburger.
Hamburger, cheeseburger,
Big Mac.
The keeper of the keys.
Oh, the pikes.
I actually like the pikes. They seem pretty cool.
They're cool design.
In the show.
They're not bad. They've been in charge for a while.
There's Lando's skiff costume.
Yeah, like it's just it's
He just
reused.
is there.
I was like, I remember this one time I was doing this job with Han.
Well, yeah, just the Falcon just has like stuff just shoved in every corner
Yeah.
that just is constantly reused throughout the 60-year period of the whole trilogy. Like it's those costumes, the friggin' training droid, like everything.
Bring forth the merchandise.
Ow. They're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Director Tolkien said our slaves should follow those guys to get clipped and tagged.
What are they clipping?
So as we know now from
It's
the
better
lore,
if
Han
you
Solo
talk-
is circumcised.
It's not info anyone needs.
Look at him, he's like, oh.
He's into that.
Well, he is
He's like, hey, do it again.
Yeah, I don't think you were convincing enough.
What?
Oh,
What?
she's
The
doing
fucking-
the dice.
Ain't no way she just had those. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
With the facility operating out of this room is how they're able to maintain control over so many so quickly.
I forget what Lando's doing this whole time.
I like that they have like 480p monitors.
Yeah.
They have glitchy holograms, man.
Also, why does nowhere else in Star Wars have goddamn security cameras?
Well, Han Ship and the Force Awakens has them.
Yeah, but they like hardly ever come up anywhere else.
Well, in A New Hope, they have cameras like filming stuff, but they never show what they actually show. If that makes any sense.
Imagine being in the security room for the Death Star.
Yeah.
How many cameras would be in there?
Oh, they probably have like hundreds of people working in there.
For sure.
The old ripped a dude's arm off.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And Beckett's just cool.
Yeah.
Like Adam said.
It's just a crazy, really good shot.
He's like everyone's imagination of what Han Solo is.
Yeah, he's what Han Solo is meant to be.
Yeah.
Oh,
Killed him with his weird
oh
phallic
Terrace
keys.
Kasi. Dryden taught me. I wonder who is the best at Terrace Kasi.
Someone that showed their dick on the internet.
A certain Zabrak
So shut their dick on the internet.
on the HoloNet.
Oh my god.
Before he got his
Oh,
mechanical
poor
legs.
Red Park.
Oh,
Freaking guy. He's like, look at my wife. You think he meant to?
100%.
Yeah. Also, is a restraining bolt like a digital lobotomy of these
Yeah,
droids?
something like
Like,
I think so.
But
So-
at least it just sits on their skin.
Yeah.
but like, are they all sentient then? And then you just put a restraining? Like, I don't. This actually would be an interesting concept.
Well, I think there's certain levels of intelligence and sentience in these droids.
I gotta write this down. I gotta remember.
Like the mouse droids, I think they're pretty stupid. Although
Yeah,
they do show
true.
fear. They are afraid of Wookiees.
True.
I think
Wow.
one of these is played by Anthony Daniels. Like somebody here on this Spice Bine is played by him. He's got a cameo.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, he's gotta
Isn't
be
he
in
like-
every
doesn't
Star
he
Wars
help
movie.
Wookiee? I think he helps Chewie or something.
Yeah, he's just some guy. I think he did that voice too. I think that's him, but I might be mistaken. But if you see some old white guy, that's him.
Cab. Huge jailbreak. Even the Wookiees are cuffed. They can knock out anybody with one punch.
Yeah. They just need to get a hold of your head and just push their thumbs into your eyes. Like their hands are big enough, they can just they can do it like pretty much anything to incapacitate these dudes.
There, the Video USA note has started. Do droids have sentience in Star Wars?
Yeah.
If so, what level? Are they all sentient?
Mhm.
Who knows?
Wow.
And yet somehow Han's back didn't break when Chewie tossed
Did that
him.
to him, yeah.
Yeah.
Did they use the same masks from the Star Wars special for these
Yeah.
Wookiees?
I don't know. Those Wookiees in the holiday special are pretty janky looking. Especially Itchy. He's got some weird underbite.
Oh, I don't even start on the holiday special.
Well, it is
Right.
quality material.
I don't know.
Well, it's so good they brought back reference to it in Skeleton Crew.
They did.
Yeah, they have that like
The
weird.
little dancing hologram.
Yeah, the hologram dancers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never understand why people punch someone wearing a goddamn helmet and they get knocked out.
Immediately, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Makes no goddamn sense.
No, it makes sense to me. It's Star Wars. That's what happens.
Well, it's like shooting a lock on a door and it opens.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but that's a thing that can work in real life. They do that
That
with
is
guns.
true.
Yeah, but that's because you blow the whole.
But if
lock
I
apart.
put a goddamn motorcycle helmet on you and then I punched you as hard as I can with my bare ass fist, I'm gonna break my hand and you're gonna be fine.
Well, I don't know, man. Depends how much padding and stuff is in there and how securely it's on my head.
Yeah,
If
but
it's loose, you're gonna knock me out.
no bare hand and I punch you wearing a motorcycle helmet, you're gonna be completely fine.
I don't know. There's some sort of damage is gonna happen there.
I don't think so. I'd have to hit you so hard.
Calrissian Chronicles. 95. Personally, I wasn't all that impressed with Chewie. No sense of humor or style. Nonetheless, their L3
That's a reference to the mind harp of Sharu.
That's when we saw it. Always something. You guys are not gonna believe what I'm seeing up there. L3, what did you
Free your brothers and sisters or whatever.
My duty is to my people. Why are they focusing on him? He's the only one doing his job.
Yeah, like
He's moving coaxium.
Yeah, why do they give a shit about the coaxium right now when the whole like mine is like
Yeah. Oh, and,
being destroyed?
and look at Chewie too.
Also, why did he have to keep pushing it? Like he couldn't just let it float there?
It's uphill.
Oh my god, that guy.
But that's not how physics work when it's floating. It doesn't matter if it's going downhill.
Don't worry about it, Will.
The weight of it should also be irrelevant to him, would it not?
True.
You'd think.
Like chewing.
You'd also
just
think
really-
like they would invest, like the Pikes would invest in some sort of like propulsion system rather than like using slaves to push things.
like that.
like
they
a
could- I
conveyor
think they
belt
could-
of
Like
some
yeah,
sort
in a
of-
world of like hover cars and like
Yeah,
spaceships,
true.
they're still using slaves to push things.
Well, you know.
Maybe they couldn't afford to do that. Then they could afford slaves.
Techno-futurism, man. I don't know.
No, they're like sadistic, is what they are.
Wow, it's just pretty nuts.
There's some fun action in this movie. Like
This is nuts, man.
Ron Howard's a good director.
Yeah, he did a good job with this movie.
His daughter too, Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah,
She does a lot of the TV shows and stuff. So,
She
like,
just
stars.
directed that one episode of.
Isn't she more of an actor, though?
Yeah, she is
Yeah.
also an actress. Yeah,
She's honestly really fucking.
she's a good
at
director. Like
directing
that episode
Star
of Skeleton Crew was really
yeah.
good.
Yeah, there's a couple of episodes of Mando that are really good with
I thought
her.
she was more of an actress than a director.
Recently.
Recently she's been more
more
directing.
Star Wars director.
But same thing with Ron Howard. He used to be an actor, and then
True.
like when he was a teenager, like kid and a teenager, and then he switched over to directing. He's really good. And Clint Howard, he just he does B movies. In 10 years,
I like that that
Ben
one
Kenobi's
Wookiee
gonna-
actually helps them just completely load the ship and then just leaves.
Yeah.
They
He's,
can't
no,
stand
I'll
the
stay
two.
here.
Like, why not take all the Wookiees with them?
I think the rest of all. Oh my god, yeah, L3 gets destroyed here. Oh my god.
You can build another Lando.
yeah, Lando, you don't need her. You should have just backed her up.
Yeah. Where's your hard drives, Lando?
like, he rips her in half.
That's like a comedy beat, but it's meant to be like the super like poetic and depressing thing. He's carrying his fallen comrade through the battlefield and he tears her in half.
Why not go with them on the ship? like,
Yeah.
I owe Han a life debt. I can't.
he doesn't
I
owe
like Han
Han
too much.
shit.
No, my brother.
Han barely did anything to gain Chewie's respect.
Stay on the Spice Bang, where the Empire will arrive in 26 seconds to destroy it.
Damn.
You'd think they'd take more people with them, like. to
That's
help
what I'm
out.
saying.
Like,
Like, take all the Wookiees with them.
yeah.
At least, because that was Chewbacca's goal, was
Too
to
many
get all the
speaking
Wookiees.
lines. Too many speaking lines. They can't. They gotta get out of there quickly.
Yeah, that's why you bring the Wookiees. No speaking lines.
Yeah, they don't have to pay them extra.
They don't have to
Yeah,
talk.
but it's just yelling for.
Do it in
a good
post.
hour.
Yeah, they'll fix it later. He's gonna be able to open and close their mouth. Maybe that's too close to the holiday special for comfort, Will.
Oh boy.
I bet Lando has one of those jerk-off chairs from the holiday special.
Oh my god.
I'm not kidding. You watch it. That's what it is.
Speaking about this jerk off topic,
Yeah.
you think Jedi's can just like Jedi mind trick, but Jedi mind orgasm?
Probably.
You know what I mean? Well, they can't because they have to be like, you know.
Well,
'Cause they're
yeah, but a
Jedi.
Sith could.
Sith could, yeah.
Ooh.
Or another Jedi could do it to
Imagine
another
the
Jedi.
Sith doing Sith mind trick orgasm. That'd be crazy.
Well, I mean, the mind trick is so powerful that it literally forces a guy to rethink his entire existence.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Which is just a wildly overpowered ability if you
Yeah.
could force someone to re-examine their entire life.
Imagine Ben Kenobi just... you will jizz your pants.
yeah, like, that's what I'm saying though.
Oh.
If you can get someone to literally, like,
These are not the droids you're looking for. You will also just your pants. All the stormtrooper friends are laughing at him.
Oh, you're free to go.
ah!
Move along. Sorry, guys, I gotta go get changed. Yeah, it's okay, TK. Yeah,
I don't see
Third
why.
time this week.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
I don't see why not. They would be able to. It makes sense that they could.
Dude, that'd be the easiest getaway ever. Like, oh no, we're about to get caught.
You will just
You
your
will
pants.
jizz your pants.
I gotta go home and jizz your pants. But what about the death sticks? Just don't worry about it.
You stop selling death sticks and jizz your pants.
Every time you think of a death stick, you're
Every time you try to sell this thing, you
Like, there
lose your
doesn't
head.
seem like obviously there's some sort of limit if someone's not weak-minded that
Yeah.
clearly they can protect against it.
Mhm.
But if they're not, like again in Legends, doesn't that guy literally go
Yeah.
home, rethink and change everything about his
I think
entire
even in the
life?
canon, you see him in like a children's book with his kid, and he's
Yeah,
like
like-
reunited. He's got a clean bill of health and everything.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. If it's that powerful, that you could just force someone to reevaluate their existence.
Maybe he was already on that path, Will.
Oh yes, they fucking will.
After the spice mine of Kessel was overturned, they're probably going to focus on the guy escaping from it.
Yeah. Oh boy. It's pretty crazy, like that. Like Stormtrooper pilots or TIE fighter pilots can't hit this thing because if it and the second it turns on its axis, it's a pancake.
Yeah, it's
And
literally a
it's the
giant
the
hitbox.
widest like target to hit.
And it's not like they have to account for bullet trajectory. They're in space
Yeah.
firing lasers.
Yeah.
They should be able to hit something from like hundreds of kilometers away if they wanted to.
Yeah.
You said yourself she's got the best navigational database in the galaxy. To remove her neural core, it's possible we can download a brain into Vulcan's navigation, right?
Could we?
Theoretically. Only one way to find out.
All right, Lando, rip your girlfriend apart and
Yeah.
plug her in.
Not that you could,
We just
back
cut-
her up with the same idea.
We just cut. He's just crying. It's in the other room. Oh my
He's
god!
crying while he's plugging her in.
It wasn't meant to be this way.
Why would the TIE fighters follow him in though? They should probably just leave that. Like it seems way riskier when the whole thing is like, yeah, the one path to get
Yeah.
through. Because after they kill him, then what?
I don't know. Maybe the Imperials are just like they think it's worth it. Like they value the TIE fighters so little.
Oh, yeah, they'll make like 50 of them in the next minute.
Well, no, they don't value them. But it's just even as a TIE fighter's perspective, from the guy in there, why follow them?
Well, it's
From your
their orders.
perspective, that would be a death sentence. Like they die going in there.
Yeah.
That's what everyone thinks.
Yeah. Oh, maybe they're doing it out of loyalty or fear of repercussions.
I guess.
I think this might be the best sequence of the whole movie.
I like it until they find the giant monster.
Yeah, the giant monster's alright.
Although I do like when they rip their skin off of it with a black hole.
Yeah, that is cool.
They don't really do any sort of space anomalies in Star Wars that much.
Well, aren't there meant to be like giant flying space whales in Star Wars?
True.
Something
is
like
a
that,
thing. I forget what they're called.
You know how to fly. 190 years old?
Wait, so how old would that make him then by the end?
By the end of the Star
He'd be
Wars
like
saga,
260.
Yeah,
He's
well-
230 in Rise of Skywalker, I think.
Yeah, because that's about 40 years after New Hope,
Yeah.
give or take.
That's crazy. Chewbacca's freaking old.
Yeah.
How long did the Wookiees live?
Like 400 years.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's not even, he's like middle aged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Chewie didn't even make it that old in Legends, though, because they killed him.
They killed Chewie in Legends?
Yeah, they crushed him with a planet.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know, right?
Glad they don't.
No, they just killed every other character.
That really hurt my thumbs. Fuck you, Beck.
People are dying, Beckett.
Yeah. Han is doing the craziest flying of his life.
And Beckett's like, ow, my fingies.
My fingers hurt.
Han, my
I'll get us out of there alive, but I'm gonna fuck up your ship.
Man, I don't think Lando would approve.
And then,
Like, even if it saved their lives, I think he's like rather be dead at this point. He's lost everything.
That's nuts. Let's freeze a pilot to death.
So Beckett wasn't on the ventral gun. So he's on the top and on the bottom. Because like, that would have killed him.
Would hit.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Oh boy, we have a connected brain, Will.
Wow.
There's some friggin'
That's
umbilical
amazing.
cord going between us.
Yeah, but that's like a classic reference.
Yeah.
Yar.
Where are we?
It's me, Bootstrap Bill.
Bootstrap.
Attached bootstrap by his bootstraps.
Isn't that the same actor who plays Luthen? Yeah.
It is.
See, there is a
Yeah,
connection.
see?
Stellan Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Also, Luthen, one of the best Star Wars characters.
Oh,
For
100%.
real.
His monologue, 10 out of 10.
No, for real. Can't wait for season 2 in April.
I know,
my
man.
God. I'm looking so forward to it.
Oh. Little Phantom Menace reference.
Yeah.
This is always a big.
Oh, Big
always a
Gooba!
big fish.
Big Gooba fish!
There's always a bigger fish. Master, why are we bringing this idiot along with us? He owes what I call a life debt. No, bringing him with her.
Man, you'd think the Empire would be more concerned about this giant monster.
I think Palpatine was.
Well,
think that's
the
probably why
Zillo
he
Beast.
was-
Yeah. Well, Palpatine, he just...
But they tried to. They were
Experiments.
trying to clone Zilla Beasts
Yeah.
at one point. Fuck that escape pod.
It looks like a Star Trek alien. That doesn't look really Star Warsy to me.
It's got like a million eyes.
Yeah, it's all like weirdly mushroom shaped with tentacles and stuff. It looks like a jellyfish. I don't think I trust Beckett to do that. I don't know. Just a,
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know.
I don't know.
Beckett doesn't seem trustworthy, but
Yeah.
He literally said at the very beginning, "Trust no one." That's how I've stayed alive for so long.
Yeah.
I feel like opening that with your bare hand doesn't seem like a good choice. Ah! My fingers hurt.
Ah, liquid nitrate!
Yeah.
Also, those tubes looked full when he was looking at it, so like, I don't know.
Is that just a plastic tube as well? Going
Yeah, it's
into
like
a
some
very-
medical, like...
Yeah, it's just a medical grade plastic tube. Yeah,
It's meant for Bacta, not raw coaxium.
yeah.
Harvested from the core of a planet or whatever the fuck.
Big Kessel.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Ugh, gross, eh?
hmm
That's one of the most gruesome things in Star Wars, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, well, besides Anakin getting burned alive. and-
Well, yeah, but yeah, like that's
Oh
pretty
my god.
pretty horrific.
Mhm.
That thing always flies off, eh?
Yeah. It breaks off here. Lando breaks one off in Return of the Jedi when
True.
they're going through the innards of the Death Star. And then in The Last Jedi, it breaks off again.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course.
You know what? That looked like they used the same practical underwater explosion thing.
Oh, maybe.
Looked like a battery commercial.
It did look like a battery commercial.
Duracell! Trusted everywhere. Little Andromeda bunny going by. Dum, 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 dum.
Wow.
Firefighters always love batteries.
That's fucking
All those
sick.
commercials are the same, you know?
Yeah.
Did you know you could die if you don't have batteries? Buy them! Alright.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's a fucking wicked scene.
Mm,
Great sequence.
fantastic.
Yeah. I honestly, I've said this before. I think there might need to be more spaceships chase scenes or just spaceship battles in Star Wars.
I think so. Yeah.
You know what they need?
What?
A version. You know the end of the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, ignoring the rest of the films they did.
Yeah. If you ignore the other
But
two.
the big final battle where
With,
it's
like, the
ship
two
to ship
ships?
on
Yeah.
the whirlpool.
Oh yeah.
If they did a version of that somehow of Star Wars. Would be
Oh, like
cool.
around like a black hole or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
But then you get like some like lightsaber dueling or something, and
Oh,
you get
like
like
on
the
the
people
ship.
fighting, and like I don't know.
People going between ships with.
I don't know how you do it,
ships, yeah.
but that would be sick.
Mm-hmm. That would.
Kessel Run. What do you think you got? Like 12.8?
I think you got like 15,
15?
and he rounds down to like 12 just to
Yeah.
sound good.
14 and a half.
Look, it's below 20. Okay.
Uses that line again, eh?
I think so. It's Han Solo's gloves. He's wearing them like he did in A New Hope.
I wish he flipped him off. That would have been a fun detail.
Yeah, he's so far away, can't even see it.
There had to have been a take where he just did that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh.
I'm actually just gonna go Rob Lando. I want that ship. I don't know why I really liked it.
Yes,
I could just go buy my own.
Yeah, I don't know why he's so obsessed with the Falcon.
Yeah, that's a very good question, eh? Why is everyone obsessed with that ship?
Like, it's literally a piece of junk.
It is. It looks like a piece of junk.
Like, it's modded and whatever,
Yeah.
so it's, faster than the average YT model freighter.
yeah.
But,
It
Yeah,
still
don't
looks
get,
cool.
a faster ship, maybe,
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted like a big lounge area, bedroom.
Yeah, but those ships, like, there has to be other options.
yeah.
But honestly, the Ghost is arguably better.
I really like the ship that Anakin has in Clone Wars.
Oh wait, you mean that fucking the trash one that they rescued
Yeah,
Jabba's son on?
the trash Jabba's
No
son one.
way!
that ship's
that
awful.
Thing's
That's
the
how
ugliest ship
That's
of
why
all
it's funny.
time.
It's because it's got terrible design.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
terrible,
box.
man.
Well, I'm sure. Well,
It's a box of garbage. I hated that one.
It's so funny.
you're such an Anakin fanboy.
Nah, man. Just
Well, this is the
ship.
coolest ship ever because Hayden Christensen was in it.
He wasn't even in it.
That's where, what's his name? Stinky the Hut or whatever.
Yeah,
his name is.
you know, fucking stinky. Joke's on you. I'm a stinky
Rod of the
fanboy.
Hutt,
Yeah.
who's now going to be played by Jeremy Allen White in the Mandalorian movie.
I forgot about
Rod
that.
of the Hutt, all grown up. It's going to be amazing.
They should mocap it.
It's just that Jeremy Allen White standing there.
No, I want them to rewrite.
No,
all
no,
of-
no, no. He's gonna. What is it called? He's gonna method act. He's gonna eat.
He's gonna lay on his
He's
side.
gonna grow into a 1,000-pound slug, and then they'll just.
That's what
CGI
stem
over
cell
that.
research is really leading towards. They're gonna fuse his
Turning
genetics.
yourself into Jabba the Hutt.
That, or they're gonna refilm all of Star Wars and replace him back with the human Hutts. He's gonna
Oh my
replace him
God.
with that Irish guy.
George Lucas will come out with the next digital release.
Han Solo.
Oh shit! Interest Nest.
How she knew they'd be here or like what they were doing makes no sense.
Hit that Dune music there.
And they were like, we
Yeah,
put a
for
tracker
real.
on the ship, but like, how?
What ship?
That's what they said. They were like, we put a tracker.
Man, the Falcon's always getting tracked.
Yeah, man. Fucking everybody knows where that ship is.
It's
Yeah.
really easy to hit if you have a tracking device.
All I gotta do is give the signal.
That could have been true if you brought people with you from Kessel.
It's so true.
Or if Lando didn't leave.
Yeah, Lando's just undermining them. Lando doesn't know the yes
Lando
and
sees
rule of
them show
improv.
up.
Lando's just like, fuck this. I'm out.
You know what Lando, could have done?
Lando didn't even get paid. He just left.
Yeah. He's like, I lost my girlfriend. I'm
Well, the
not
way
losing
I
my life.
assumed is that he actually no, because Quinlan Voss whatever Voss guy never showed up.
Quinlan Voss, yeah, no, yeah.
Or what he could have done, takes off because clearly the fucking Enfys Nest gang doesn't give a fuck that he took
Yeah.
off. Could just flown back around and killed them all for them. And
Yeah.
then just did like fuck you. Now you even owe me more.
Yeah, just got in the can and just blasted them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just hit him with a flyby.
Big shock.
I remember there being so much build up about that character,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, you don't know what she looks like, or they look like, because they didn't reveal it was a little girl.
Yeah, but like, so.
Terrible point.
Yeah, I know. It's. Just, I thought when they first did that, I thought there was gonna be some significance. I thought she was gonna be like Beckett's kid or something.
That would have been wild.
Yeah, and I was just like, what the hell?
My mother once told me
That's what I thought when I first saw the movie.
mercenaries that came to a peaceful planet.
Yeah, frick. Name any in Star Wars.
Peaceful Planet. Naboo's pretty peaceful.
Naboo, true.
If you ignore all the dark side energy from Palpatine and
Yeah. Where he was
the Gungan
born.
race war,
People shouted back from the androids.
and the Gooba fish.
So they cut off the tongue of every last man, woman, and child. Do you know
It's
what
just
that
mean,
planet
man.
became? Tell them.
The Death Star.
Yeah.
No. Fuck. Yeah, it's in the name.
Unspeakable crimes.
Says them. Each of our worlds has been brutalized by the syndicates. Crimson Dawn.
Oh my god, it's
There's
that one
Weasel.
guy from.
Weasel!
Yeah, yeah, it's the one of
Wizard
Saw Gerrera's
Island?
dudes.
Empire.
What would you use it for?
The same thing my mother would have used for if she had survived and still wore the mask. Fight back. We're not marauders. We're allies. And the war's just begun.
You 12 people?
No, we can't get the waxing to drive boss.
Joining the cause, Han Solo?
Trying to make that alive.
Got a plan?
Yeah, we get it going. We get our money and get out from under the sun of Crimson Dawn at the same time.
Maybe get your girlfriend back while we're at it. You don't tangle with Dryden. Because unlike us, he actually does travel. With hired guns, his own private army.
So does Enfys. Listen, here's what I got so far.
What do you think they're saying?
Probably a plan.
Words.
Words. Probably speaking Galactic Basic, but that's a stretch. I assume they have all their conversation. Hotties!
Yeah.
They speak Wookiee.
They speak Shriwook.
You're smart, you come with.
Thought you didn't believe it, run.
For time.
Well, now that he's all alone, his entire crew died. And his girlfriend. He's like, yeah, it's a good time to run.
Why wasn't this his
Fuck
first plan?
Solo guy, yeah.
Like, why didn't they have this conversation like on that winter planet?
I don't know.
Like this feels like that should have happened then. He's like, no man, we can make our money back. I'm out.
But then, doesn't this end up being part of the plan?
I don't know.
What's on track for me?
What about a job? Big shot gangster, putting together a crew.
Not a big shot gangster, the big shot gangster. It's not like Jabba's some random guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he should have, like, presumably he would even know who Jabba is.
Yeah.
True.
Also, aren't the Hutts part of Crimson Dawn and Clone Wars?
No,
No, 'cause wasn't there that purge or whatever?
Syndicate. They're just like they're basically like the Gambinos, the Gambino family. They're just born into it.
No, but like in Clone Wars, don't they go and kill like all the Hutts?
The Crimson. Somebody goes and
Yeah,
kills,
Darth Maul does, doesn't he? When
I
he's
think it might
like
be
forming
Crimson
Crimson
Dawn,
Dawn, he goes
Yeah,
and
he
literally
kills
forces
most
the
of
Hutts to
he
join
kills.
him.
I think. Wait, who kills Zero?
That's Nice Noodles kills Zero though.
It's nice noodles. Yeah.
Why does Jabba hire her? Kill his fucking gay uncle.
Yeah, but that's probably doing Jabba a favor, you know.
Please, Jabba, don't kill me.
Also, I'm pretty sure she goes back to Jabba after that though. Like I think that was on purpose. choice.
Maybe. I don't know.
Jabba put the hit on her.
That's like saying like freaking Max Rebo is like a gangster or something. Like he
Max
killed 12
Rebo
people.
is a gangster.
Max Rebo's legend, man.
Yeah.
Dude, he watches people die on the regular and he doesn't stop.
Dude, he's playing
The
music,
music
as
goes
people
on.
fall down a death pit into a
The show
rank
must
or
go on,
dinner
Steve.
plate.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Him and fuck, what's his name from the Cantina Band?
Oh, Figure and Dan.
Yeah, Figure and Dan in the modal nodes.
Well, Figure and Dan will stop because he hears screams. When Ponda Baba gets his hand cut off, Max Rebo stops. Gives a moment of silence.
That's the true crossover we need. Figure and Dan at the modal nodes and Max Rebo.
Yeah. Where was Max Rebo during the Clone Wars?
Where was Max Rebo when the West Wall fell?
Where was Max Rebo
What did you do
between
for-
1938 and 1944?
You don't ask that question.
No, you don't know. Yes, I am from Argentina.
Oh no.
When he made a commitment, he honored it.
This is Sith Holocron?
Oh fuck, I saw this one
Yeah,
post.
that's- who do you think the Sith Holocron's from?
I thought there was like a lore thing though that it wasn't actually a Sith holocron.
No, I think
I'm
it
sure
is. I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm sure you can find some
looks like
visual
one, but I
dictionary.
thought some like dictionary or whatever
No,
was
that's
like
a-
it's not a Sith
no.
holocron.
No, it's a Wayfinder.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Like I thought there was something like that.
It 100% looks like.
Maybe that was Darth Maul's Wayfinder.
Maybe.
Star Wars theory?
Nah, there's only two. They're
No.
pretty adamant about the whole two thing.
I'm sure Palpatine
Yeah.
was building his base on there long before. That
Actually, it would make sense that there'd
Yeah.
be two though, because of the Sith rule of two.
Ooh,
Ooh.
yeah, ooh. I don't know.
The 100% is Sith Holocron. You can see like the markings on it too.
Mhm.
It's in some sort of case for sure.
It's huge though.
Yeah.
Bring me one.
I don't think that's a good idea, Dryden. It's very explosive stuff.
I never asked for anything vital.
Ooh. Paul Bettany's very good.
He's very intimidating.
Yeah.
He was underused as the Vision.
Yeah.
I think so. Well, there is that copy of Vision that just
Yeah.
flew away.
But we don't want that.
No.
It's not the true Vision.
Plus, I think there's a theory that like Vision actually went and killed himself.
Oh.
How'd you do it? No, I mean, how'd you do it looks exactly like the real thing.
Because it is the real thing.
Yes, and I'm saying I would believe you. It's that good. But my associate already told me about your plan to rob me of my money and give the real coaxium to Emphas Nest.
Dryden, I don't know what you're thinking or what Kira may have told you.
No,
I
not
don't
Kira.
care.
Not Kira. Kira, it turns out, has a weak spot for you, and we'll deal with that later. I'm talking about my other associate. Can you come in and join us, please?
Oh boy.
Boba Fett.
There's no
Fuck!
way-
Woody Harrelson.
Good guess, Will.
That wasn't even me.
Oh, good guess, Steve.
That's what I thought was going to happen when I first watched the movie. I was like,
That would have been wild.
I was like, Boba Fett. It's got to be Boba Fett. He's going to be in this movie. It wasn't.
You weren't paying attention. I told you don't trust anybody.
Yeah, I think this movie did miss out without Boba Fett. Boba
Yeah.
Fett would have been a great ad.
You'd think in the Han Solo movie
Yeah.
they would put Boba Fett in it.
Like a young Boba Fett, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's what they were planning for the
Wouldn't
sequel.
Boba Fett be kind of old by this point, though?
No,
Wouldn't he be old by Return of the Jedi?
That's what I'm saying. He should be ancient by Return of the Jedi. Because he's,
Well, no, because he was a kid during the Clone Wars. He was like,
Yeah.
what, 10
no,
years
he's
old?
like a tween. He's like 12.
No, he's like, well,
he's
whatever.
like 12 when he's in Attack of the Clones.
yeah, he's like
definitely
a young
teenager.
kid. And that's 19 years before A New Hope. So he's what, 20, or no, like 31.
Mm-hmm.
So by Empire Strikes Back, he's like 34.
He's freaking ancient by Book of Boba Fett then.
Yeah. Well, that's
Like
only
40
9 years
something.
after Return of the Jedi, so that's another, what, couple years to get to Jedi, plus the 9 years. So he's like, what, 40-something?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure T.M. Morrison's older than that.
You know what? Paul Bettany, right?
Yeah.
He understands how to be a good villain. You gotta invade that personal space.
Yeah, you gotta start
Yeah.
touching people when they don't want you.
No personal space.
We have a
One-
whole short about that, Adam, if you want to plug that right there.
Personal space.
Yeah, well, it's a good blogging thing. It's used in
Yeah.
in
Iron
New
Man.
Hope. It's in Iron Man.
True.
It's in this. It's in a lot of movies with villains where they like just get really close to people and makes people uncomfortable.
They kind of do the reversal thing with Han Solo and Princess Leia when they make out.
Tried to warn you about her. You know you're wrong about one thing. What? I wasn't paying attention. You told Chewie people are predictable. You're no exception.
You know, I think it would actually made for a way more interesting movie if they had realized that the Quaxine was real, and then Dryden Voss killed
Oh, Becca
Woody
for
Harrelson
lying.
for being wrong. I think that would have been way more dynamic.
Yeah. Although I do like when Han Solo kills him.
No, I think that's a good moment, but that would have been a much more interesting continuation. Is that if like he's like, oh, it's real, or like they did something to test it, and then he calls in Beckett, fucking executes him in front of Han Solo. I think that would have been neat.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't retroactively make that Rhodey and Greedo.
Yeah, that would have been cool as well. Well, he's probably at Tatooine
Probably.
getting a job.
Partying. Yeah, where's Greedo a Star Wars story? I want to see that.
If Beckett just finishes this shot, these like 4 shots.
Mm.
Grab that coaxium, put it in the case. Big stuff, you're coming with me.
We had a deal.
Yeah, sorry. But I'm also an entrepreneur. You of all people understand that. Come on, let's go.
You're making a huge mistake.
Won't be my first.
It's gonna be your last.
Maybe. You gotta be so negative.
Damn.
Oh, the beautiful.
Not
crystal
the
skull.
random glass thing.
Oh no.
As good a time as any to reevaluate our relationship. How so? I was just thinking, why don't we join forces and go get Becca together?
That is a great idea. Let's do it. You go first.
Oh, huh?
I feel like there's no reason Beckett should have, or not Beckett, Han should have survived this fight. Like he's way overmatched.
Yeah.
He's got double-sided knives.
You don't win, though. And even if you could, you'd spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder.
Turn and shoot him.
You know what? I'm kind of getting used to the idea.
She's done.
It's kind of interesting that they bring back Darth Maul in this movie because in the old Legends timeline, Han Solo at one point owned the planet Dathomir.
Really?
Yeah, like he wins in a
That's
bet.
funny.
He wins a whole planet.
Yeah.
Planet in a bet. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's in the courtship of
He
Princess
owns
Leia.
Darth Maul.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, girl power.
Imagine Dryden Voss killed her here.
Yeah.
Oh. Nicely done, Kira.
Mm-hmm.
I had to.
Yeah, no, you did. You did.
It's not the first person you've killed in this movie.
Get you back, you have to look.
What are you gonna do?
If we get all the cracks into Enfys, we're gonna need something to buy our ship with.
This is why Han never trusts bitches. This is what makes Han become a cold head.
Bros before
For
hoes.
real.
Look here, princess.
Smile. That's the word. Whenever I imagine myself off with you on some adventure, it always makes me smile. Carl, I'm right behind you.
Poor Han.
I feel like her character was not developed well enough for this.
She doesn't have enough
No.
screen time, I don't think, for this.
No, I think you're right, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He just turned her like gray purple.
Rigor mortis is set in real early.
All the blood drained out of his body real quick.
Yeah.
Why not just have killed Dryden and taken the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot all four of them right there, right where they stood.
Like, because he
And
clearly
then
didn't
take
care
off.
about killing them. Just take
Yeah.
his ship.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw this robot leg,
For me, the dragon
I had a pretty good idea of who this was.
murdered by the thief.
I don't even think Maul was their first idea. I think they planned for Darth Vader.
Oh yeah.
Beckett.
But they're like, oh, we could do
You
Darth
can hear
Maul.
what,
And they're
what's
like,
the Clone Wars voice actor's name?
It's
It's Ray Park, but it's
yeah, Ray Park
Sam-
does the body. It's Sam Witwer.
Yeah, Sam Witwer.
Yeah,
does
he
the
does
voice.
a lot of good voice
His
acting.
voice is awesome.
But he's not the actual actor from the Phantom Menace that did the voice, because it's a different guy in that movie too.
I think it's Ray Park who does the voice. In that
No,
one.
he's dubbed.
Oh, it's dubbed.
Yeah, it's dubbed by some guy. But that guy was angry because they cut most of Darth Maul's lines. He's like, what the hell?
What is it? At last we'll have revenge.
At last we will reveal ourselves. Last we will have
Oh,
revenge.
yeah.
And he also says, yes, my master. And that's about it. And he grunts and makes noises.
Actually, him being on Dathomir doesn't line up with the story in Fallen Order or whatever it is.
Wait, is he? He's not even on Dathomir.
Well, that's what he said. Come to me on Dathomir.
I need to sell it to Han Solo.
But when they go to Dathomir in Fallen Order, like
Oh, good
everyone's
point.
gone and dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
Fallen
think
Order-
actually, I think Cal was on Dathomir like years before this. I think this might be around the same. I don't know.
It'd be roughly the same
I think
time.
it's within. I think that's true.
Yeah. But then
Well, then he
also,
dies around like 4 BBY. He dies in like 4 years here.
Maul?
Yeah,
Well,
Maul.
Maul dies
No,
like
mine dies-
right before A New Hope. It's weird. Like,
Is
'cause
it
he
right
dies
before
in,
New Hope?
he dies in Rebels, and it's
Yeah.
like,
I thought that was like 4 or 5 BBY.
well, it's
BBY.
it's like season 3 of Clone Wars or of Rebels,
I don't know, I haven't
and like
watched Rebels.
they have
You
Luke
should watch
Skywalker,
Rebels, Will.
but he's like a young kid, and then like literally the next year is like A New Hope or whatever. But it's weird. The timeline doesn't line up right.
Survivor. You know what your problem is? You think everybody's like you. Not you, kid. You're nothing like me.
I want to know how he got around and in front of them so quickly.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just sprinting.
Sprinting across the.
Oh. Han shot first.
Yeah, this is the biggest fu to George Lucas, I think. And his
Making
stupid
him a
retcons.
cold-blooded killer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Ron Howard.
Chewie just stands there. He's like, this is fine.
I have no beef.
Why didn't you?
You should have.
He's talking too much.
Out of all the actors from Cheers who could have been in Star Wars, I think Woody Allen was the best choice. Or Woody Allen, what am I saying? Woody Harrelson. Woody Allen. Bad slip. Not what I meant.
It'd be a very different film.
Yeah, out of all those actors, I think Woody Harrelson would have been the best. That or Kelsey Grammer. Or Woody Allen. Yeah, let's just put out Woody Allen in this movie.
Woody Allen is it Rogue One actually? I don't know.
Or Woody from Toy Story. I think that would be a good choice too.
Woody from Toy Story would be a crazy cameo. Yeah.
Just like on the desk laying there.
This is crazy that Kira just says fuck you to Han and Chewie, leaves them on this desert planet with like no way of getting off.
Yeah, but she knows Enfys Nest is there, and clearly they
Okay.
got there somehow.
True.
Plus, it's like a shipping lane
Look.
location, so...
Yeah, it's a fueling station, I think.
Chewie's like, there, guy.
Bros will always be there.
Don't worry, man, I got a life debt.
But
Pays
why?
off in all sorts of ways.
I don't know. This
Got him out of
lifetime
the
thing
cage.
doesn't make a whole lot of sense when you look at their relationship and what it was formed on. That he kind of broke him out of prison.
Yeah, you broke me out of prison. I'm your literal slave now. From now until the end of time.
Like it doesn't make sense.
Until after you're dead, I'll still be working for your family.
Well, at that point, that's just all his friends. Like,
Well, by that point, all his friends are dead. And it's like, what? Lando left, and R2 and C-3PO?
R2's being a little bitch who just sits there in a goddamn coma.
Yeah, R2's comatose. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And C-3PO gets his mind erased or whatever, and then resurrected like...
Crazy that Han and Chewie were two of the big reasons why the rebellion had money.
Yeah.
Maybe. That and Mon Mothma.
Mm-hmm.
They give him a good start.
Yeah, and then he tries to get his money back from the rebellion, and he's like, nah, fuck it.
It's the blood that brings life to something new.
Yeah, imagine. They're like, we'll pay you. He's like, bitch, I funded you.
Yeah.
Although, I guess in Legends, if he owns a fucking planet,
That-
he'd
that
have to be
happened.
pretty
That's
rich.
crazy, yeah.
That's after. That's post Return of the Jedi, though.
Okay, but sure. But, like, plot twist, Han is literally one of the most wealthy people in the entire galaxy if he just straight up owns planets.
If he's able to gamble enough money to win a planet in Sabak,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because in theory, you'd have to have enough money to be able to pay that back.
True.
Yeah, you'd think.
I give him one.
He's like, where am I going to put this? I don't have pockets.
Just in the bandolier.
He's got
Loads up in
he's
his
got Wookiee
bowcaster and
pockets.
explodes.
He's got Wookiee pockets.
It's just in his ass.
What if that one? Yeah. What if that one piece like over or it doesn't get cooling, and it heats up and fucking explodes?
Yeah, corrodes.
Well, I think that's because it's stabilized now or something.
Oh, yeah, I guess I said that.
Like, it's refined.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually very funny the way Han holds him here.
That guy's a hat. He's like just a hat man.
No, you didn't.
No,
I was serious.
I would have done it.
Why did everyone stop? Is that game so legendary that they all know?
Well,
Or
I'm sure.
somebody challenging.
I'm sure Lando's been talking up
Yeah.
how easily he beat Han Solo.
Yeah, but no one would know Han Solo at that point. It's just some guy.
There was this Corellian hotshot. Thought he could beat me. I wiped the floor with him.
Yeah.
Chewie's got a terrible poker face.
I think it's a bluff, Will. I think he's trying to make him think that
Well,
he's got
obviously it's a
Look at
bluff.
Chewie's like, I don't know. Well, you just keep putting the quaxium in there.
Really have it back to the Falcon, don't you? It's mutual, trust me. She belongs with me.
Wow. She as in L3?
Yeah. Salt right in those wounds. Yeah, when I get the Falcon, I'm gonna fuck your robot. I'm gonna fuck every corner of that ship. It's so bad it's gonna turn brown.
Oh my god.
And that looks like Han's cheating because he just pulled a card out of his pocket.
True. They could have arrested. They could have like everyone could have jumped on him and just ripped them to shreds.
Yeah, what we don't see after the credits roll, or in between these shots, that Han Solo gets carted off and about to be executed by like the National Gambling Commission or something. Oh, because he's fat.
Ew.
Wow.
Bitch, have you not been watching the last 120 minutes?
She betrayed you. Why keep them?
Well, they were his, and then he got them back from her. I don't know.
Well,
Decent Star Wars movie, you know. Nothing as bad as Acolyte.
oh.
Sorry, I'll throw it out there in the end, but you know.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's a fun movie.
It is a good movie. Yeah.
Oh, it was Bradford Young? Oh, yeah, I knew that.
I guess so, yeah.
Well, he's one of my favorite cinematographers.
He's pretty
Lots of good neg fill.
Is he
Yeah.
the reason why it's so dark?
Probably.
Well, then shame upon him.
Well, that and the colorists, though.
Yeah.
Great movie, though.
Unique looking Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the rest.
That's been Solo.
A Star Wars story?
Yeah. Thanks
Thank
for having
you
me,
for
guys.
Adam to
Yeah.
join.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Bye-bye.